here we have a free plugin from United Plugins. This is FirePresser, and this is the combination of 4 different types of compressors all in a single plugin. So if you want to use the method of using, several different types of compressors in serial, well, now you don't have to grab 4 different compressors to get the certain sound that you want. Now you can just throw in this single plugin and have your 4 different types of compression right here with this single plugin. All right, now this is free until April 16th. Now you'll own it forever. You just have to pick it up by then. All right, I'll show you where to get it in just a second, but we'll go over how it works real quick. It's very simple. If you've ever used a compressor before, you're going to instantly know how to use this. So of course you have your input and your output, all very simple. Your 4 different types of compressors here. You can grab them, move them around in the chain. So where does the serial compression start? So is it running into this compressor first and then this compressor, then that compressor, then out of the 1176, or do you want to go into the 1176 first? You get the idea. We can do parallel compression, which is what we're doing here on this loop right now. You have your turbo and your saturator, so you can get more analog flavor. You can really get more squash out of this if you want. Then you have your basic detector parameters down here, things like attack, release, dialing out some of that low end from triggering the compressor, for example. So let's take this up to 100% wet. Let's look at this just real quick. So if we have this pulled way down here, of course, the compressor is going to affect the low end. A lot of times you may not want that your low end to be triggering those compressors. So we can pull that up, especially with things like our bass drum here. I don't want it triggering that compressor there. So I can pull that up. Let more of that through, right? So here's your turbo. Like really squashed, right? Your saturator for some of that analog flavor. Makes it sound really, really big there. And then your XY pad where you can sweep between the different types of compression and blend them however you want. So this one really squashes it here. All right, so for this, blend it somewhere around there maybe. Sounds pretty good. Now I am squashing this pretty heavily because what I'm going to do is parallel compression, right? I'm making it sound much larger. Again, listen to the snare is drawn out, the cymbals are drawn out, the bass drum sounds much larger. I bypass that. Back on. Things just ring out much better here. They pop through. Of course, you can also compensate your volume over here, and you can drive the input if you want. But what I'm going to do is pull down our dry wet. So we're going to do parallel compression. We're going to have that dry, unaffected signal, right, playing at the same time as our really squashed signal and get a really big, huge signal now, drum sound, in this case, drum sound, that just really pops through the mix. Of course, you can use this, you can use FirePresser on any kind of content that you want. It is very versatile, can really be used on anything, and it's 100% free. It's a $107 value, absolutely for free. All right. So again, we'll pull this down, parallel compression. There we go. Have that dry coming through, mixed in with our squashed signal, and then you bring everything else in here. It just fills everything out much better. Bypass it. Sounds much smaller, right? Now it sounds much larger. Those dynamics are controlled. It's doing everything a compressor should do. And we're pulling in some of that analog flavor here with our turbo and our saturator. And of course, we're getting the feel of different types of compression here by using our XY pad to dial in just the type and feel of compression. Different compressors will affect different types of audio differently. That's why we use different types of compressors for different types of audio. So it's really cool to be able to blend all of that together in a single interface. All right. Okay, so sounds good. Now, if you want to pick this up for yourself, head right over here to Plugin Boutique. Or if you want, you can head over to the United Plugins website. You can get it from here as well. But I'll be linking the Plugin Boutique site. Just head over here, add it to your cart, get it absolutely for free. Again, make sure you pick it up by April 16th, and you will own it forever. All right, so head over there, either of these sites, and pick up FirePresser for free.